The Orange Theory workout program design is going to have elements of strength, endurance, and power in every workout. Some will be emphasized more than others, but at the end of the day, Ellen Latham is a strong believer using the science and all the education that she has and putting strength, endurance, and power in the human body every week. Muscle endurance training is certainly a forgotten tool in group training or group fitness training. And most components out there are strength or power oriented. They're a little bit more explosive, a little more dynamic, and I think that some of the industry caves in on those two. But we are unique in that we ask clients to work on and utilize muscle endurance. Muscle strength training, or what some may call hypertrophy training, is also a very important part to the Orange 60 workout. 6 to 10 repetitions, high percentage of maximum effort. These workouts will show up and these blocks will show up regularly in the Orange Theory workout. I want you to promote these. We want to get more men into the product, and I think when they realize that they can hold on to their lean mass and even add lean mass in this workout because of our strength training component, I think we need to speak about that a bit more in the community. At Orange Theory, our power training comes in a couple of different forms. We can do power training on the indoor rower, which we call the water rower, which we discussed in lesson 1, I believe, or 2. And then also on the floor with med balls, body weight, and some dumbbell power work. What we do is power training that's appropriate for 24 people. When you present a power exercise or a power block on the weight floor, please be prepared to give clients options, as they will need them for knee joints and back issues and maybe other skeletal issues. Our treadmill blocks are going to utilize endurance, strength, and power as well. The endurance blocks are going to be 5 to 8 minutes and are going to sustain longer efforts. So the base efforts, the push efforts, and even the all-out efforts will tend to be 1 minute, 90 seconds, 2 minutes, and even longer. For the strength part, you're going to focus on hill climbing or incline. Typically, treadmills are not regarded as a strength tool, but when you have a strength block, that primarily is going to be incline and hill work, strengthening not only the core to train the hill, but obviously the lower body is going to get strengthening, and also primarily on the back side of the body. And then the power training is going to be short burst, high intensity, trying to generate very quick muscle contractions, and is a lot of fun to train. The rower and using endurance, strength, and power is where you as a fitness coach really do need to use your skill set as a coach. Endurance rowing takes a lot of patience, specific stroke rate, strokes per minute. As you move into the strength components, you want to emphasize technique and leg drive with a low stroke rate, and really emphasize just big leg drive. And those will be a little bit shorter efforts than the endurance rowing. And then the power blocks, or power rowing, if you will be shorter explosive intervals, of course, maximum of about 300 meters, which most intermediate rowers are going to go anywhere from 60 to 75 seconds for that. So you can see that the short burst intervals are going to be quite exhausting, very aggressive, and will allow those stroke rates to go up to 34 strokes per minute. We need you all to be comfortable with the words floor blocks as a description of the way we train our clients on the floor. Endurance, strength, and power are also going to be a part of that. The endurance part is muscle endurance, high rep counts, lots of volume, a little bit more body weight exercises potentially, taking that up to as much as 30 reps per exercise. As you move into the strength portions, everybody needs strength, everybody needs good lean mass, and those are going to have to increase the amount of intensity but lower the amount of reps. What I want you to remember out of the strength is you'll probably get anywhere from 3 to 5 rounds of any given strength block based on the nature of the low rep volume. And then on the power training, it's going to be low reps as well, working with a lot of body weight, a lot of med ball work, and light to medium dumbbells. In summarizing this lesson, focused on endurance, strength, and power, those blocks relate to treadmill and the rower and the floor. I want you to consider how you would coach those components. How would you coach on the microphone a treadmill endurance block, for example? What would the clients need to know about a block that's going to last 8 minutes, for example? On the rower, there's very different coaching that's going to happen with a 60-second row versus a 4-minute row. That's a different set of rules, a different intensities, and a different mentality that needs to go into it. How would you coach that? And then on the floor blocks, I want you to think about how organized you're going to be prior to the workout in your dumbbell recommendations for your males and your females, if it's a strength block, for example. How are you going to challenge people to be successful on that floor? That takes preparation. It takes template review so you can be prepared to present endurance, strength, and power in a wonderful manner and get all your clients excited.